Hi, this is Chelsea here. I'm just going to jump in here real fast and show you how different the cloud version of Illustrator looks compared to the CS6 version that you'll see in the video series. So if you're using cloud, pay attention here. If you're still using CS6 or earlier, then you can just skip this and jump right into the tutorials. First, when you open up your Illustrator, instead of the pop-up that you get when you go to File New, you'll see this, and you don't even have to go to File New. In the video, I instruct you to use a letter size, and if you look right here, it says letter. You can just click that, and you'll be on your way. Alternatively, you can go to New File, and here's this pop-up with a lot of extra options, which you could look through if you want to, but you still have this letter section. But here, if you wanted to change some other options, you have that as well. Another thing I should mention that I didn't say in the videos is that if you want to get your rulers up, you can use Command or Control R. After your rulers are up, you can right-click to get inches. And the last thing as far as your setup goes, you may or may not have the option to align your guides if you don't have this bar enabled, the way I show you in the video. So what you see in the video is there are a few different guides, and I show you how to evenly space the guides by selecting all of them and using the align options up here. But if you don't have those showing, you'll have to go to Workspace and Essentials Classic. If you don't see the bar, it may mean that you don't have it enabled, so you can't see anything up there, which still works. You just have to go to Properties, and you see all of the options there. So you can get to these options whether or not you have this bar up here. But if you like having the bar across the top, click Essentials Classic and you'll get that back, and it will be just like it shows in the videos. And the last kind of housekeeping item is that when I say to use the key Alt, you can also use Option. So Alt is the PC version and Option is the Mac version. I just kind of have that on default, but both of those keys work for the same use. The last thing I want to talk about is the way that I use these white lines in my design. This isn't necessarily something that you have to know, but I just noticed that the way that I did it, there's a better way to do it. So I was going to show you a better way. Because when I have these white lines across my design, if I was to drag this onto a not white background, then you see the white lines, and that makes it a lot less versatile. So I'm going to show you how to get the same effect, if you like this effect, without that problem. So what you're going to do is go to your Pathfinder, then Divide, and when you click on it, you'll see the lines, but you don't see them unless you hover over your design. Now, to actually create those lines, you have to ungroup, because what Divide does is it takes all the lines that I made and it does break up the design, but it's grouped together. So we're going to do Shift Command G. Now when I click away and click back on, I can select one of these shapes. So what I'm going to do is select the whole object, and I'm going to move all of the shapes except for one line. So this is one line. I'm going to hold Shift and then select the shape I want to deselect. And that deselects these two shapes, which dictate that line. So I'm going to press down and to the left one time. Now I'm going to hold down Shift and click on the next space and down and to the left. And do it again. Deselect all of the shapes within this line. Down and to the left. And again. Down and to the left. One more time. Down and to the left. And there you have it. Now I can put this logo on any background without having to worry about those lines causing a problem. I believe that covers all of the changes or corrections for this series, and if you have any other thoughts or comments, you can leave a comment below and I will answer your questions the best that I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.